Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today in this quick video I'm going to check the Red Spider Mini Z 1:24 scale 4x4 mini RC car. In terms of packaging, the Red Spider Mini Z comes inside this box, which as you can see was a little bit damaged during shipping, and inside you can find the Mini Z RC car, the user manual and a radio controller. You should note that batteries are not included, and both radio controller and mini RC car are operated using 4 AAA batteries. In terms of specs, the Mini Z car features individual suspension springs for each wheel. The front steering can be adjusted, so in case it is not trimmed, it is going to behave like that, and if I'm going to trim it using this knob over here, it can be adjusted. Over here you can find the steering trim. Channel 4 is not in use. The throttle trim can be adjusted using this knob, and the car itself is pretty slow and it has a maximum speed of about 5 kilometers per hour. In addition, over here you can find the car on and off switch, and the canopy can be removed by pressing these metal bars in the following manner, and it does take a little bit practice, but as you can see now the canopy is removed. These 4A AAA batteries are going to provide you with about an hour of working time, and I recommend that in case you're going to get this car, you should either purchase rechargeable batteries or modify the car so you can use it with a 2S lithium-ion or LiPo battery. In order to make sure that 2S batteries are supported, I'm going to use my power supply because, as you may know, 4 AAA 1.5 volts batteries which are connected in series have a nominal voltage of 6 volts. So now I'm supplying the car with 6 volts. As you can see, it's working. At maximum throttle, the current draw is about 0.4 amperes. Let's provide it with 6.5 volts. Still working. Now the maximum current is about 0.44 amperes. Let's move it to 7 volts. The car fills faster. Now 7.5 volts. You can see at 7.5 volts it behaved a little bit strange, so I'm going to cut down the power. Let's do 7 volts again. Okay, so adjusting the steering helped. I'm not sure if any damage was done, so let's try 7.5 volts again. Seems to be okay. Now the maximum current is about 0.6 amperes. You can see the front wheels are shaking. And finally, let's test it on 8 volts. Now it goes over 1 ampere, 1.23 amperes. You can see that it's working, but steering becomes very problematic. So I'm going to try to limit the steering. So steering is not very successful using the car on 8 volts. So let's get it back to 7 volts. Still not very good, and finally back to 6 volts. Now it's good again. Anyway, this test was a bit longer than expected, and my conclusion is that you should either use rechargeable batteries or you should use a voltage regulator in order to make sure that 6 volts are supplied to the car. This battery bay is a bit small, and I can estimate that without modifying it, it can accommodate up to 700 mAh 2S batteries. Now, by the way, in case you wonder, even after this power supply torturing, the car is still up and running. So overall, after testing it out, I can tell you that in my opinion, the Red Spider Mini Z is a very nice little 4x4 mini RC car. As far as I can tell, it seems to be pretty durable, its performance is quite good, so you'll be able to climb some pretty steep surfaces, and again, I think that its main downside is that out of the box, you won't be able to use it with LiPo batteries, and after my test, I recommend to use it with rechargeable AAA batteries instead of trying to modify the car in order to use it with 2S LiPo batteries. Anyway, that's going to do it for this quick video. I wish you all happy driving, happy flying, and I'll see you soon on my next videos. Goodbye.